What's up, guys? Welcome to the continuation of my sub-series, Healthy Believable Matters. We are on Thursday, the 13th, and the continuation of our newly crowned Directors Guild and Producers Guild award-winning movie, Anora, which now makes it the favorite for Best Picture, and the healthy relationship portrayed on screen in Igor. And is it healthy? Yes. Yes, it is. Outside of one aspect, and I'll get to that in a bit. So is it healthy? Blue. I will give it blue on it being healthy, because you see very quickly the small ways in which he respects her, in like giving her the scarf, and I especially like the moment when she's arguing her case to the mom, and it doesn't go anywhere because the mom friends are back, but the look on Igor's face in that scene, and you can clearly see the little smile, and just seeing the admiration in the way she's trying to handle this, and her own self-confidence, and that he asks the family to give her an apology, and then obviously the ring, and that should be, and at no point do I think he is sort of asking for her affection back. She gives it at the end, but it never really feels like that's what he's after. It feels like he's doing those things specifically because he respects her. And as we get into the believable aspect, the sad thing is that, like made clear by the ending, that because of her upbringing or because of her profession or the Vanya experience, like, she really doesn't know what to do with that, and then once the veil falls, her instinct is to sort of treat him like any other client or whatever, because she doesn't know anything else, and then when he tries to genuinely kiss her, she can't deal with it. And we do get the emotions pouring out and the catharsis at the end, but the believability is blue too, because, especially for that aspect, because I know I've seen that, in which, and this would be for men or women, is like if all you've ever known is either this toxicity, like, covert or overt, but it's still toxic, then when you're dealing with someone who isn't that, you don't know what to do with it, like, at all. And the film sells that aspect very, very well. Unfortunately, and this is where we get into the matter section, because does it matter? I have to give it a yellow, and I don't want to. I want to give it a green or a blue or even higher on some level, but the scene that I think you all know which scene I'm talking about, in the middle of the film, which is played for laughs, focuses more on the doofishness of the men, and then is correctly, like, when he says, like, I'm not a rapist. That's true, he's not. And that is played off. But I do think the film doesn't take that scene as serious as I know. I'm a man, and I felt scared watching that scene. Like, we have a vulnerable woman left alone with men who are fundamentally stronger than her and all of that. And it's like, she should be that afraid in that scene. And the rest of the film doesn't matter. Yes, it does. And that the rest of the film is the antithesis of Vanya, is showing what healthy looks like in that aspect. But you can't not watch that scene and not feel scared, I feel. Like, you ladies poke me in the comments, tell me if that's right or not, but it's like, I don't want people to watch this film, I don't want men to watch it and feel like if a woman experiences a scene like that with you around, and then you're really kind to her the rest of the way, that it, like, you know, washes away what that scene felt like, because it doesn't feel like that's how it should work. And for women, if you go through something like that, like, it's like, was she in any danger? No. But it certainly felt in the moment. It's like, now she knows it by the very end. In the middle, she doesn't. And do I think the length of time it takes for her to realize that, like, he actually cares is believable? Yes, I think that is believable. But I wouldn't want people to watch this and feel that if you go through something like that and then, you know, the guy explains that, like, you know, don't worry about it, like, it's like that. I don't think that necessarily automatically makes it okay. So, and I can see a scenario where people might watch it and think that, maybe, which is sad, because the rest of the time spent with these two characters on screen together feels so genuinely healthy. But because of, and if that scene, I think, had been taken more seriously and then really delved into more, like, maybe that could have worked, and I'd be saying blue or even purple here, but yeah, watch the film and that scene with your lens turned on, your brain turned on. But is this relationship healthier than Vanya? Yes. Like, if you have to choose between being Igor or Vanya, be an Igor. So, yeah, that's what I have to say about that. And that concludes Anora reviews. There are obviously more movies out there and shows that I'll be looking at over the coming days and weeks. Do see it, for those who haven't, because at this point I think it probably will win Best Picture. But just be thinking as you're watching it. Alright, hope you enjoyed this review. Everyone take care.